I was up before the dawn with a shovel and a lamp, counting rings and river stones, mapping every stamped out camp. Taught a class of sleepy kids how the plates all shift and move, how the past lays down its story like a truth you learn to prove. But there's a seam beneath my boots where the daylight don't get through, a tremor in my chest that I can't measure like I do my cue. You smile at me from the doorway with a question in your eyes. I got data on the table, darling, but the answer won't arise. Call it Gödel's fault line. There's a crack I can't align. Some truths are true in the dark, though the ledger won't contain them. Build our axioms and our charts, but love, don't read those rules. There's an undecidable heart that keeps on breaking all our tools. For the scientists and teachers, students learning proof. Some things you feel like gravity ain't got no final proof. We date the bones by isotopes, we rate the paleomagnetic swings. We sketch the world in models and we learn what time brings. Peer review and careful tests will tell you what is sound, but your hand and mind's a datum that no chart can pin down. I can map the fault on paper, I can mark the seismic line, but the way you bend my reason, baby, it's outside my design. Like a theorem with a secret that the symbols won't approve. I'm a man of field and ledger with a faith I cannot prove. Call it Gödel's fault line. There's a crack I can't align. Some truths are true in the dark, though the ledger won't contain them. We'll build our axioms and our charts, but love, don't read those rules. There's an undecidable heart that keeps on breaking all our tools. For the scientists and teachers, the students learning proof. Some things you feel like gravity ain't got no final proof. Old Kurt wrote on a page that a system that can count will hide a little truth. It'll never quite account. You can trust your math and measurements, your instruments and time, but there's a hush that sits between us like a rock beneath the mind. So we teach the method, pencil in our margin notes and hope, but sometimes hope's the theorem and faith's the only rope. I've seen seismic lines jump sudden, I've watched glaciers give their word, seen climate's slow confession written in the loam and bird. Science wants the tidy proofs, the way the proofs all line and check, but love's the stubborn variable that you can't dissect. So I'll keep my field notes honest, and I'll teach the kids the rules. I'll mark the strata's alphabet and show them how to use the tools. And when the night is quiet and the instruments are through, I'll stand beside you wondering if truths I know are true. Call it Gödel's fault line. There's a crack I can't align. Some truths are true in the dark, though the ledger won't contain them. We build our axioms and our charts, but love, don't read those rules. There's an undecidable heart that keeps on breaking all our tools. For the scientists and teachers, the students learn and prove. Some things you feel like gravity ain't got no final proof. So if you're teaching little ones to count the sands and stars above, tell them even math admits there's a mystery called love. We'll keep on measuring the world, we'll keep our models tight, but accept, like any good geologist, there's some faults hide out of sight.